all you boxing fans out there, how you doing? It's Russ here from Porky's Corner. This video's not basically about boxing. It's going to be about my little trip, little Porky road trip to Antalya. Is it Turkey? You know, it's 4:10 here Saturday. I'll be on flight tomorrow this time, 4:25. I'm on my way to Greater Manchester. I'm stopping at my pal's tonight, Frank's, and have a night with him. He's knocking on a bit now, so I like to pop and see him when I can. Watch boxing tonight. I've got a lasagna in back that I've had made, so got to look after your friends. But I'm going to Cosmetic Beach tomorrow. I've just got all my paperwork sorted, fit to fly and NHS app and PCR test and boarding passes, flights, ticket photocopies and all that. I'm all ready this time. Normally I'm not normally prepared for stuff like this. I'm usually rushing about. Whoa, motorway flooded. Whoa. Should have come in other ones, shouldn't I? But I'm looking forward to it. I first were in touch with Cosmetic Beach about February. I've got a friend called Scott in Rotherham, and he came to see me and we had a chat. And I said, oh, I'm going to Bulgaria for my teeth done at a company called M3 Dent, which looked really nice, a nice company. I was booked in with them, but I couldn't get a flight because of the pandemic. We were waiting and waiting and waiting. And he says, oh, my girlfriend's auntie has been out there over 20 years now in Antalya. She's got her own clinic, it's called Cosmetic Beach. She's a Sheffield lass called Michelle Hudson. So I said, alright. So he gave me a number, and obviously Michelle's photograph on her WhatsApp. She's got a really nice smile, which is nice, isn't it? And obviously she won't mind me saying this. I think Michelle's 55 next birthday. Looks about 30. Not saying you've had out done, Michelle. But so she's been great with me, and obviously we've been getting knocked back every month for God knows how long now, since February, and it looks like it's all opened up now, so that's good, isn't it? My friend Chris Smedley, he's been booked longer than me, and he goes out 30th of this month for his done. But I've changed 2 flights and only had half a refunds off, because I want to get mine done. I'm desperate for them done. So I'm getting my gastric band loosened when I lose another half a stone, and then I should be on solids instead of shakes and soup, or at least Farley's rusks. They'll build me up from Farley's rusks, so I want to be able to bite into my Farley's rusk without going, oh that hurts, or oh, or having a cold drink and it being painful and stuff like that. So I'm having a lot of work done. Drilled into jaw implants, root canal, some teeth caps, or whatever they call it, veneers. It's zirconium I'm having, a German product, I've been told. So you're only going to do it once, aren't you? So you might as well get it done. But I've got to go twice, I've been told, I think. So I've got to go back in, I don't know, is it 4 to 6 months? COVID permitting. So I'm looking forward to it. Really looking forward to it. To getting it done. It's been a roller coaster of emotions and frustration, hasn't it, really, with this COVID stuff. I mean, I've just been told today, oh, you don't need a PCR now because you've had 2 jabs. Yesterday they stopped all that, but I've already paid 90 quid for a COVID test or PCR test, so just my luck, shot in foot again. But look, I just want to get it over and done with. Get them done. because we've got things lined up with each channel, and you've got to look your best, haven't you? I can't be looking like you've got teeth there, looking like I've been smoking weed 24 hours a day for 20 years. So look, you want your teeth to look nice, don't you? It's no good cleaning your teeth and having Listerine mouthwash, which is really good, and your teeth looking crap, innit? So if my teeth look good, these are going to get loads of business, aren't they? So when I go back for facelift in 6 months, should get it for free, shouldn't I? We'll see, won't we? But there's enough people watch channel a month now, and if they see me looking alright, they're going to think, yeah, that's a good company, innit? But the photographs that have been sent to the patients before and after look really, really good. So that swayed it for me, I think. But proof will be in pudding, won't it? But I've got every faith in Michelle. I've got every faith in you, Michelle. And we're gonna have a good time this week in your penthouse down in Cocktails. Because I'm a penthouse type of guy. But I'm looking forward to it. I am, honestly. I want them done. I want them done, and I'm going to get them insured, so that when Big John Fury, big fighting man, manages to slip the net from MI5 who are watching him, and he knocks them out, I can come over to Turkey for a free holiday and claim on insurance, can't I? But we'd have to put on form it, we're an unseen enemy. We can't do any grassing, can we? But, so that's about it really. So on my way to Bury, to Frank's, Greater Manchester. Have a good laugh, me and Frank tonight. Frank's going to be going out there for his done when I go for my second time. I think Mickey Fio's going out for his hair transplant there. Chris Smedley's going out. I think there's a lady being in touch for a mummy tuck through channel. So it's amazing, isn't it, the power of social media. I should be on commission. So that's about it really. So I'll do some more filming before I get up playing. I might do a bit further down here. We'll see, but I'll probably do some before I get up playing tomorrow. So, alright. So have a good evening, and I hope you all enjoy the boxing on Sky tonight. It's a pity Eubank's not fighting, but David Evenishen's a good fighter. He's a wheeled operator, he's a top 10 wheeled fighter, so that should be a good fight, shouldn't it? Alright? So peace out. Picked up at Antalya airport. I've lost my phone at Manchester airport, so I haven't been able to phone anybody or let anybody know I'm here, but this young gentleman Unas has picked me up in this limo, so it's very nice. So it's a good start after a horrendous 5-hour flight, or just under, but you know, I had a good chat with some people on planes, so onwards and upwards. So peace out. Well, 7 AM. Up. I think I'll have a quick shower, go for a walk, bit of brekkie, and I'll go get these teeth sorted. Not bad. Nice view of that in the morning, isn't it? Hey? Better than looking at Denby, innit? I had a dream last night, you know, about Jane Couch. I could have sworn I did, honestly. Weird. Oh, no wonder. We've got the Couchinator. Hey? In all bookstores on Amazon, go and get it. What a book. What a book. Well, I just want to say a big thank you to the lady on the aeroplane, the Welsh lady, is it Abby? Who was sat with her mum. Thank you very much for sending me that email before we set off. Even though we sat on plane an hour, and them horrible Gestapo Jet 2 air hostesses, they could have gone and got my phone from where it were. That's what you're up against when you're dealing with companies like that. I won't be flying with them again. So all you people out there, Ryanair, EasyJet and Jet 2, get rid of them. Pay that extra for get a business class. All you do, right, you book your flight, then when you get to airport, just upgrade between 100 and 150 quid. You get to stretch your legs and you get better service. You're not treated like cattle at a cattle market. Do you know what I mean? So anyway, I've spoke to Cosmetic Beach. They're going to send the car for me, and I'm having an anaesthetic or whatever, I can't even spell it. Anaesthetic. So I've been told to get a bit of brekkie down me, but I'll just have a shake, won't I, me, or some juice or something. But thank you very much to the Welsh lady for sending that email. She did get it, and that's how I ended up with getting picked up. Otherwise, God knows what would have happened. But thank you very much. Thank you. They'd have probably still sent car anyway, but yeah, Jet 2, no good. No good. Mickey Mouse outfit. Mickey Mouse. But it's a lovely day. So, quick wash. Quick shower, so I just had. A quick walk. Bit of brekkie. Onwards and upwards. Alright. Have a fantastic week. Peace out. Well, I think I'll be sunning myself out here later. In agony. Bit of a swim. I'll have some of this. Sea Life Lounge. Jubbly jubbly. I'm impressed. Plunge pool for kids. Might fetch my twins here to behave. Very nice. Just having an espresso, double espresso, breakfast time. Get this down, maybe go for a walk. Oh, that's gorgeous, that. Doesn't it wind you up, right, when... How can I explain it? You know when you go for breakfast in an hotel and you've had a gastric band, right, and all you can smell is bacon, eggs, you know, and hash browns and things like that. It's a bit of a wind up for me, that, I think, but you know, I'm here with my melon and a double espresso, but it's the path I've chosen, isn't it? And as human beings, I think that we eat too much. I know that because what food they give you in prison. You know, they give you small amounts, but it's the right amount. But as humans, our portion sizes are too much. So people who put a bit of weight on, like I did obviously for years, it's too much. I can get by on very little, and I have a very energetic day. So it's all about training the mind. It's all about human moves and mental strength. I don't want to be a preacher though. Just because I've lost 15 stone 7 £217 in 8.5 years. 4 pieces of melon for breakfast. I like the turkey way of life though. No phone for a week. So I do apologise. I'm not even going to phone my kids. No. But the thing is, sometimes you just got to take time out for yourself. We all say we're going to do it, don't we? Well, go and do it. You're on your own somewhere and do something different. See, I'm nearly full with that, 2 bites. The fruit here is gorgeous. I can't believe it. The impression I always had of Turkey that they were, I don't know. I don't mean to sound awful, but I didn't think it'd be like this. You know, when you see them with goats and that going up in mountains and stuff. I mean, Dean Saunders tells a good story about that. Going to Talksport, Dean Saunders, where he's on coach playing for Galatasaray, whatever they're called, going to Fenerbahce or something, and they cut the sheep's head, don't they? Some goat herder or something. You think it's going to be like that, don't you? But it isn't. Not in Antalya, it's gorgeous. Honestly, it's a really, really happening place. I'm impressed. I can't wait to go for a walk in a minute. Wow. That 3 sips of coffee, look, 2 pieces of melon, my tummy's full. That'll be it now. I'll probably have a shake tonight from this shop over here. I'm going to have a little mooch about over there. I'm a bit of a moocher, me, when I go away. Bit different to Skeggy, innit, here, but alright. Enjoyed that. Peace out, have a great day. Nicky, this is that car I was on about to you that I like. 6 Series. Alright, innit? I like it. I like the style of them. Very nice. Oh, he's spoilt it. He's spoilt it. Oh, it puts me off that now. I'd have to have that painted black. I couldn't have that boy racer thing. I used to have something similar to that years ago on a 3 Series. Couldn't do it. Well, this is where I'm stopping. That's my room up there at the top. Sea Life Lounge Hotel, very nice. And this is Elvis at Whitcliffe. He's a nice guy. There we go. You know what I want to do before I go home? I want to go up that mountain there, or at least go near it. Not walk it though, go up in a car. But, I can't believe how nice it is here. So much better than Doncaster. Doncaster's a toilet. In fact, the UK's a toilet. What are we doing in UK? Eh? You only get one life, don't you? You only get one life, but this is the life, this, isn't it, in the morning. Eh? Bit of brekkie, bit of a brisk walk. You know what I mean? Everybody's got flip-flops on. No flip-flops with Big P. You know. It's bare Lacoste. Best thing about it is, I don't even miss boxing this week. Do you know what I mean? So, Jet 2, you've done me a favour. Eh? Nicking my phone. Who knows, maybe MI5 put it up to him. MI5 are watching me, I'm a serious dude. Maybe that's what's happening, eh? They think I'm a serious guy, so they're watching me to pull rank on people. So, anyway, I'm going to finish my walk, get back for my limo, and get these nashers sorted, and meet some more professional people from Cosmetic Beach. Because in this area, they're big. They're number 1. You remember that. Alright. Pop, pop, bang! End of, bum. One thing you'll notice about Turkey, right? There's no dog shit on paths. Look, people don't wear helmets. Look at him there waving at me, bless him. Well, they don't wear helmets on motorbikes. They don't wear helmets on motorbikes. If you crash and you bump your head, it's your own fault, innit? In England, look. Look at him there. He don't mess about on his Vespa. If it were in England and you're driving around with no motorbike helmet on, you'd get a fine, wouldn't you? They'd take a photograph of you, wouldn't they, from a lamppost? And you'd get a fine at post, you know, like I get every week for a bus lane or a parking ticket or speeding tickets. And then you get out your car to go complain to your lawyer and you're treading in dog shit. I haven't seen one bit of dog shit down here, look at this. Oh wait, no dog, it's like you're walking through a landmine in South Yorkshire. Little things like that make all the difference for me. You know what I mean? This is why I'm thinking about moving to Turkey. I'm going to be a Turk. So, I like it here. It's red hot as well, which is good. You know what I mean? Nice brisk walk today. Might even do a jog tomorrow. A jog a mile tomorrow, I'll be impressed. But I like it, honestly, it's nice. Here we are, old Bill here. The old Bill. Oh, looks like they're pulling someone up. Let's see if we can get it on camera. Morning.
Where are you from?
England.
England?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, filming, just doing a bit of filming. Do you like boxing?
Oh, Belgesel.
Pardon?
Belgesel, Turkey.
Yeah. Alright.
Belgesel.
You take care.
What is your name?
Russell. My name's Russell.
My name is Russell.
Alright, you have a nice day. He seemed like a pleasant chap, didn't he? Seemed very pleasant. I don't think you know what I said though. I don't understand the word he said either, but it don't matter, does it? They're not bad flats, are they? You can tell I don't really go out of a square 10 mile, can't you? Hey? A trip to Mickey Theo's is like going to Vegas to me. Or to my pals at Kent. I think that mountain seems to be getting further and further away from, oh, it's miles away, isn't it? Look at that, man. Hey? It's nearly as big as Stubbins Hill, Edlington. No, I think I better double back now. That'll do. Hey, that should be about it. Celia, when you see this, get in touch with me. It's going to take legal action against Jet2 for how they treat me. And all them people who are in my WhatsApp and I haven't replied to your messages, you know why now, don't you? So if you email me on my personal email, not the Porky one, I'll give you my new number, because I'm going to get a new number if I don't get my phone back. Need a new number anyway, but well, you tell yourself that, don't you, when you've lost your phone, to try and take a positive out of it. But it's like being raped, isn't it? And then cheap airlines, right? You get them flights about 230 quid, whatever they are, with all hidden extras. They just treat you like rubbish, don't they? Air staff on there, like rubbish. So peace. You are my guest. You can order room service. You can stay in your room or sit by the pool and eat breakfast. No, you're alright, mate. I prefer to come down and sit with normal people when I have my breakfast. But 2 years ago, I would have had you running up and down stairs with a Mick Hennessy belly buster breakfast, a full English with extra hash browns. So I think you sound lucky that I only have 4 pieces of melon and eat 2 of them and a few sips of my double espresso. Otherwise, you'd have to get more chefs on. And let me just say this to you: if you don't treat me nice every day, I'm going to bring Mick Hennessy here, and he will eat you out of house and home. Only joking, Mick. Hope you well.
Hello, This is Ahmet Emre.
Pleased to meet you.
Russell.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Alright, mate?
How are you?
I'm alright, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good man.
Biz geziyoruz biraz.
Tamam.
Video çekiyoruz.
Tamam.
Tamam mı?
Ondan sonra alırız.
Yeah.
Tamam. Bir röntgen alırız önce.
Evet.
Tamam.
So, this is where we do a smile makeovers, Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah. First, you'll have photos stuck in here of before and afters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then, in this room, we do panoramic X-rays. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Is this where I'll go first then, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then here, we can see you from here while you're having your X-ray.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
On this level, Russ, little children's playroom there. I mean, not many people bring the kids, but if they do,
Yeah.
can entertain themselves. Small repair laboratory. Again, WCs. Obviously, here's a lift,
Yeah.
you know, for anybody who wants to use lift. Obviously, here at this dentist, everybody has their own profession. So if it's root canals, one guy is doing root canals. If it's fillings, we've got one dentist for fillings. You know, everybody has their own profession. So you've got your own doctor for your root canals,
Yeah.
you've got your own doctor for your fillings, you've got your own doctor for your implants, and then for your protest smile makeover, you've got your other doctor.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own job that they're doing 7 days a week, 6
Yeah.
days a week.
Yeah.
So these are all the different rooms for, you know, as I've just explained to you, all the different procedures. We've got somebody having here root treatment. As you can see, while they're having root treatment, the panoramic X-ray is on the screen, so the dentist can see the screen, everything while they're working. Here is all the latest technology. Everything here is the latest technology. So, go down in the lift now, Russ, to the bottom floor. Obviously, there's CTV everywhere.
Yeah. Well, Michelle, you're stuck in a lift with Porky.
What can be better than that?
And on that note...
Right then, Russ. So this is today where you'll be having your implants. As you can see here, nothing you can touch. Everything is by the hand.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to come in, this is where you'll be having, this is the operation room. Here's where you can be put to sleep if you want. Obviously, if you want to be put to sleep, we have to get a anaesthetist in. So this is where your operations take place. You know, obviously on that screen will be your X-ray, and so will it be there.
Brilliant.
So this is where the doctor will do your operation.
Right. Brilliant.
Yeah. And I'll sit and wait here. After your operation, if you want, you can have this reclines out. You can sit and chill, have a little massage after your operation.
Brilliant.
This is my little office where I sit and do my things if I need to do anything while people's having their operation. Another little office. This is another little prep room for small alterations to the teeth. and this is game station room.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So that's a general tour of our clinic.
Right then, okay.
As you can see, very high spec.
Bir şey yapalım. Röntgen
So
alalım.
I'm going to introduce you on the...
Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
What's your name, sir?
Ahmet Emre.
So this is our smile makeover specialist.
Oh.
Absolutely number one. Total professional.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So now Russ is going to have his before and after pictures. Well, Dr. Emre will take the pictures of professional smile makeover, absolute perfectionist, one of the best in Turkey.
Can you smile?
Okay, scare you.
Right. Smile me too, okay? Okay. Again. Okay. Smile again, please. Look at the side, please. Not too much. Yes. Smile big. And other sides.
Are you excited, Russ?
Yeah, finally getting it done, aren't I?
So, how do you feel about first coming to meet me, Cosmetic Beach? How do you feel about that?
Alright, yeah. Oh, brilliant.
Okay. Thank you.
So wait till you see the before and afters, Russ. You're going to be absolutely amazed.
I know, yeah.
Because this guy is top of the shop, perfectionist.
Yeah. Got nice trainers on as well.
Yeah, he likes nice trainers, don't you, Ahmet?
I'm joined by, is it Dave?
David Little, yeah, Dave from Scotland.
And you've come down to Cosmetic Beach in Turkey for your teeth done, haven't you?
Yes, I've been and had 2 implants. Very impressed, no pain whatsoever. Only in 10-15 minutes, job done and dusted. Can't thank the place highly enough, and especially Michelle, which was our main contact in England, back in England. Absolutely thrilled. So I come back in January to get all the teeth replaced, which I'm looking forward to getting done. So anybody prepared to come from our country over to Turkey, would highly recommend it. Thank you.
I've just had my mouth's a bit numb. I'm having the original plans not happening. I'm having all lot out. I'm having 24 implants, so it's not wrong. Not what I thought of having, but I need it because all mine were loose and just all abuse and over 51 years of just eating rubbish and taking whatever. So I don't know when I'll back. I thought it was 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm 6 months. You're only 2, aren't you? You're 2 implants, aren't you? Yeah. I've got to come back in April for all mine done, so I've got to have pins in, aren't I? And 4 slim, some temporary ones, 16 temporary ones, although when I come back in April I'll have 24, the main ones, zirconium, is it zirconium?
Titanium, yeah.
Yeah, so, but yeah, pretty painless. They've filed them all down now, but I've got receding gums, gingeritis, or whatever they call it, you name it. I had it with mine, but we're getting it all sorted, and I'm gonna have to rob a bank now. Well, as you can see, that's my teeth, and they've got to be extracted now by George, is it?
Hello.
You look like a George. Everybody has a different job, a different task. So as you can see, they're filed down, but this gentleman is going to take them out. He's going to look after me, aren't you?
Yeah.
I got our temporary teeth fitted Friday. It's Monday today. Then in 6 months have them took out and then have my implants. I got to come for 2 weeks then. 24 implants. So painful. That's about it really. Just gonna rest up now for a 24 hour. Bit of a nightmare really, because I can't phone anybody and a bit of a nightmare. I keep ringing out on this phone here. And I need to, it's just refusing. I need to sort out how you do it. Oh God. Well, no we can do now while Saturday, so I've had work done. Just got to have my temperatures fit, then I feel alright, bit of swelling. First time I've had anything since. But what can you do? It's about as rough as it gets, isn't it? Or as extreme as it gets. What have I done? But I always go to edge, don't I? I know I said it earlier, but there's no worse, is there, than going into a nice hotel for your breakfast, smelling bacon and sausages and fried eggs and hash browns. Drive me insane. Is that for me? Perfect. Thank you very much. Hello. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Alright then. I'll see you when I get home anyway. See, you know when you lose your phone, you still get pestered, don't you? Blessing in disguise, isn't it, losing your phone, or somebody not letting you have your phone, like Jet 2. See Leah, that's another aeroplane company I'm wanting to sue. Who we done so far? You don't get anywhere with them, do they? They just send you a standard letter. Ryanair, EasyJet, Jet 2, don't go with these people. They are utter clowns. Go with Turkish Airlines or Emirates or British Airways or Virgin. British Airways don't treat you like that, do they? So you can try a bit more of this melon. Biting through it, now it's coming out there. Oh, I forgot, I've got no teeth.
Mr. Porky, can you kindly refrain from bombing in the pool? It puts other swimmers off from entering the pool.
You know.
I don't know how Usyk did it in that fish pond he jumped in, but he must have balls of steel. Jesus. Oh. Anybody who wants a great book to read while you're sat by a swimming pool, get this here, Jane Couch, The Final Round, Jane Couch MBE. So another day over. Strong men don't need an anaesthetic to have the teeth pulled out and jaw drilled into God knows how many times. From South Yorkshire, aren't we? Well, another day. Off here. Jesus. Bit of discomfort this morning, but nearly all gone now, up swelling. No melon today, I'm drinking through a straw. So, it's all good, isn't it? All good if you can get it. So let's see what today brings.
This is one of our patients from the UK. She's come to have 10 implants, full Hollywood smile makeover, which will be completed within 3 months because she will have no sinus lift. That means she can have the zirconium crowns after 3 months. If you have sinus lift, then you have to wait 6 months. As you can see, this lady's in no pain whatsoever. She's very comfortable and in very good hands. She's now having the front teeth cut, ready to have a temporary porcelain teeth to go home with. After she's had this cutting, she will go downstairs to the theatre room with the doctor to have her implants. Sue will have 10 implants today, which will only take 2 hours, and then everything will be finished. And then she will go to the hotel to relax a little bit, or maybe she will come on a little tour of Antalya with me, depending on how she feels. I'm sure she's going to feel fine.
Well, we're outside Cosmetic Beach here in Antalya, Turkey. I'm joined by Michelle Hudson, the CEO of Cosmetic Beach. How are you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing very well, thank you, Russ.
Nice day, isn't it?
It's a very nice day. Just sat outside waiting for my patient to finish her implants.
The Manchester lass.
She's from Manchester, contacted me via, I think she found me on Facebook actually. But many of my patients are all word of mouth really, because you know, one person is always 10 person, because obviously our doctors here, they're very highly experienced doctors, you know, they know what they're doing. It's not only about the products that's used, it's also the experience. The cutting of the teeth is very important, and then obviously the product is Swiss and German, top quality products. You've got to be so careful of these, you know, cheap dentists, because they're mixing products with other products, then they have no longevity, the changing colour, the chipping. You've got none of that with us. Our crowns, you're going to get 30 years plus out of them. Obviously with age, you know, you get your gums receding. So after you've had your teeth done, it's very important to look after the gums, and we instruct you on how to do that. If you look after your gums, you know, you're not gonna have to bother with them for the rest of your life. You've got a lifetime guarantee on your implants. You know, you're not gonna have any trouble with them. Obviously, you know, if you have a car accident, go through a car window and you smash your teeth, that's not covered by us, because obviously if that'd smash your own real teeth. Do you know what I mean? But anything happen with your teeth that is down to us is under warranty, would be done, no questions asked. But I've never come across that. We don't have problems because the work is done A1 to start with. There's no comebacks, it's done correct the first time. You know, and that's what it's all about, finding the perfect dentist, you know, the well experienced. If you go for cheap, you're gonna get cheap. You know, it's like buying a car. You know, I've bought a car, £10,000. This guy's bought a car, £50,000. I've got a Fiesta, he's got a Jaguar. Is there a difference? Of course there's a difference.
You haven't got a Fiesta though.
Of course there's a difference, you know?
Yeah.
So you get what you pay for at the end of the day. I've had customers come to me, can I have a quote? That's the first thing to say. Not, you know, most of them off the internet, off the Facebook. How much? Well, how long's a piece of string? What do you need? Do you need veneers? Do you need crowns? Do you need implants? Which implant do you need? There's many different implants. Do you need sinus lift? Do you need bone graft? Do you need membranes?
That's what I've had, isn't it?
Yeah, there's all different factors. So every patient is different. You can't just say, oh, it's that much, oh, it's that much. We have to see the pictures. And then there's only much we can tell you from a picture. Until we get you here, do your 3D scan, do your panoramic x-ray. Then we can say, oh yeah, your sinuses are fine, you don't need sinus lift, or you may need sinus lift. You know, these people that's advertising on Facebook and giving prices, you know, for implants without seeing them, it's a lie, because you can't say how much until you've seen if they need sinus lifts.
X-rays, isn't it?
So if someone comes to me and they need implants, I can say, right, well, it's this much money for your implants and your crowns, but when you have an x-ray, if you need a sinus lift, it's going to be that much extra. If you need a root canal, it's going to be that much extra. We can't say for exact sure what you're going to need until we've done you an x-ray. But they've got an idea on how much extra it's going to cost if you do need those extras.
Yeah.
So before they come, they've got some idea. Yeah? And like I've said, when something's too cheap, too good to be true, then you need to be running a million miles away, because there's no longevity in them. How many people have I met in the airport? Oh, have you had your teeth done? Yeah, that's my business, that's what I do. Oh, we're just going back for ours redone. We had them done 2 years ago, but they've changed colour now, or they've chipped. Well, that's not zirconium, because zirconium can't do that. You know, doesn't change colour, doesn't do them things. That's because it's been mixed with other components. You're not getting the real McCoy. And that's why then they end up paying twice. Just pay once and have them done once and have them done right. That's the key. You know, people who are going for cheap, that's what they're getting cheap. You know, what more can I say? So all I'm going to say is get in touch with Cosmetic Beach. I'll put you down the right path. You know, I'll give you a price to what I can, and then tell you the extras if you need any extras, what it's going to be. Straight down the middle. I'm a straight to the point person. You know, you get picked up at the airport with a VIP service, brought to your hotel. I pick you up at the hotel the next day. I bring you here to the dentist. I'm with you all the way. And, you know, every day I'm picking you up, dropping you off when you need to come to the clinic. I'm there 24/7 on call. When you return to the UK, if you had any problems, I'm there for you. Touch wood, I don't have problems with the teeth. Everyone gets a A1 job, and that's what I'm about, all the way quality from start to finish. If it's not quality, I don't work with it, simple as that. So, you know, Cosmetic Beach is about quality.
What other procedures does Cosmetic Beach do, Michelle, besides just teeth?
Well, obviously I do plastic surgery, so, you know, our surgeon, he belongs to the American Board of Plastic Surgeons. He's an ISAPS member. He's also a member of the Health Tourism Association, which is all very important factors when choosing a plastic surgeon. He does every plastic surgery procedure there is, yeah. You know, the same again, I get people, how much for tummy tuck? Well, there's 5 different tummy tucks. Which tummy tuck do you need? Do you need a fleur-de-lis? Do you need a 360? Do you need a 270? Do you need a mini tummy tuck? Do you need an hip to hip? Do you need muscle tightening? Do you need lipo contouring? All these factors come into it. So without pictures, I can't say how much it is. And, you know, when I get people texting me, I like to speak to the person, because then that gives them a feel what I'm about, and it gives me a feel of what they're about. Plastic surgery is not only on price, of course price comes into it, because everybody has to cut the cloth accordingly, you know, to suit. But it's also, you have to choose your surgeon very wisely. I mean, when these surgeries go wrong, they go wrong, and it's just not worth it. For an extra few £100, you're better off paying that, having the job done right the first time, going to, you know, a well-known surgeon. You know, our surgeon is on TV all the time here. I've been on TV with him here. He's in magazines all the time. He's a very well-known surgeon. I mean, we have people coming from 34 different countries. You know, I'm on the phone to America, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Spain. You know, I booked somebody in 2 days ago from Spain, other day from Germany. I have people contacting me from Canada. You know, because he's that well known, the surgeon. He's absolutely amazing at what he does. I mean, he's doing mummy makeovers, body lift, combined surgeries, day in, day out. So experienced. And that's what you need to be looking for. And the thing is, I offer a full care package. Nobody else in Turkey does that. You know, I'm a UK-based company. Yeah, so I arrange everything from the getting off the plane here, from you checking in the UK, you contact me, right Michelle, I'm checked in, I'm in the airport in Manchester, everything's on time, my VIP service is waiting there to pick you up, bring you directly to the hospital where I meet you at the hospital, I check you in, you have a full blood count for more than 200 things, for absolutely everything. Chest x-ray for the anaesthetist to make sure your lungs and everything are okay. ECG, make sure your heart's okay. Consultation with the surgeon, and then get you all settled in that night, ready for your surgery the next day. Then the next day, I'm back with the surgeon around 7:30, 8 o'clock, and then the surgeon will go through everything again with you, draw you up ready for surgery. Our theatre nurses are there, take your photos before surgery, because obviously when you are laid on the table during theatre, you look totally different laid down to stood up, you know, for tummy tucks, breast lifts, things like that. So they're looking at them photos in theatre and working with them. And then I'm there right with you till the theatre doors. That's where I leave you. And when they're finishing off in theatre, they call me, Michelle, your patient's nearly finished. I'm in the room then, waiting for the patient. So when the patient comes back, then the surgeon comes back as well into the room, tells me everything, how the surgery's gone, and I'm there then till the patient's settled, gone to sleep. The best thing after surgery is to sleep, because for 5 hours they can't eat or drink. So I try and get them off to sleep, and then our surgeon comes back on an evening with the theatre nurses, checks on them, gets them, walks them around, makes sure they have something to eat and drink. And then the next morning I come back with the surgeon, normally check them out of the hospital the next day, and then fetch them to the hotel, which is next to my house. So I'm checking on them once, twice a day, depending on what surgery they've had, making sure they're eating properly, drinking 3 to 4 litres of water a day, getting the exercise they need. I'm on call 24/7 for if they need me. And also on the return to the UK, I'm keeping in touch with them all the time till they're fully healed. It's just nice for the patient to know they've got someone English, someone there to take the call at any time of the day. They can have a stitch reaction. Oh, Michelle, this is a little bit sore, is this normal? Yeah, that's perfectly normal, nothing to worry about. Or if they've got a little infection, yeah, okay, just wash that with salt water, that'll be fine. Or no, you need to start the antibiotics we've given you. We can take care of everything via WhatsApp, because we give them a little box to take home with everything in, dressings, antibiotics, everything they're going to need in case of infection after surgery, which can happen, and that can happen to anybody. That's not any fault of the surgeon or anything, that's just one of them things. So we offer a full care package, and as I say, most of my patients come because of the service that I offer, knowing they've got an English person at the other end to meet them, knowing they've got an English person to look after them, knowing they've got an English person on return to the UK that they can call at any time. And obviously the surgeon and I visit the UK on a regular basis 3 to 4 times a year to see new patients and follow up with our old patients. So it's a really good service that Cosmetic Beach offers. So yeah.
Can I talk about natural teeth and teeth that people have had done? Obviously, I've seen a lot of people with teeth since I've been here this week, but a lot of people have had procedures done and they don't look natural, but these that come from here, they all look natural like yours, don't they?
Yeah, because that's the experience of the dentist, and it's the quality of the products used. That's what I say, it's all very important factors. That's, it's worth paying that little bit extra and getting the fantastic results that we provide. And that's what you get with Cosmetic Beach.
Brilliant. Well, nice to have a bit of a catch up. What do you think to me driving?
Not bad, Russ, not bad, Russ, to say you've not been in a foreign country for that long, because, a few days ago I fell down and broken 2 ribs. Again, I'm still sat here with my patients. I'm not going to let my patients down. I've promised them a service, and that's what they're going to get. So I'm on very strong painkillers at the moment, because I've broken my 2 ribs here by slipping on the floor. And I went in the MRI scanner the other day, and the doctor said to me 10 days bed rest. I thought, well, that can't happen because I've got my patients to look after. So, here I am, sat on my painkillers, looking after my patients, just as I promised to do. So, yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for sharing your experiences with working over here. How long have you been here, Michelle, by the way?
Altogether 20 odd years, but doing this job now full time 4.5 years, but I've been in this business nearly 14 years now altogether. I used to do it as a part-time job because obviously I was living in the UK as well, but it's just got that much, the Cosmetics Beach has grown that much over the last 4.5 years. I'm just here constantly, so I get to visit the UK as I say, 3 to 4 times a year for a couple of weeks at a time, where I do then hotel venues, one-to-one private consultations with the surgeon. I mean, our next venue is the 21st of November, but I think I've got 1 or 2 spaces left for that. I've got 33 patients to see on the day. But the free consultations that we offer, I mean, a consultation with the calibre of our surgeon in the UK is around £750, and we don't take a fee at all. You know, I mean, our surgeons worked alongside some of the best surgeons in LA. He's been on Harley Street, he's qualified, certified in Dubai, in Turkey. You know, he's a top calibre surgeon. You'd struggle to find a surgeon of our calibre in the UK.
Yeah, well, he knows where he's on with that guy who does my teeth, doesn't he?
Yeah, obviously that's the dental surgeon. I mean, he's just amazing. I mean, you've heard the story of the other lady now that's in the hotel that's gone to another dentist. Obviously, I can't publicise that on camera. But her husband's come to us for his teeth done because 2 years ago she went to the other dentist for 10 implants. She was sedated for 12 hours, put under sedation for 12 hours because inexperienced dentists, straight out of med school, they don't know what they're doing, so they put you to sleep. She came round, the next day she fainted on the bathroom floor. She were in her hotel room for a full week, really ill. I mean, you had 10 implants, Russ. It took 2 hours for them to do it for you. And you know, you were totally fine, no pain, no swelling, you know. I mean, what's your experience? What have you thought so far?
I thought it was brilliant. I've had what fitted, sorry? Go on, sorry.
You've had, on Saturday, you will have 16 temporary porcelain teeth.
Yeah.
And then 6 months later, you will return for a full mouth of zirconium teeth.
Yeah.
Top grade zirconium. None of this mix like you get at other places. Top grade zirconium. Yeah. And then that's it, Russ. And then you're never going to have to bother with your teeth ever again for the rest of your life. But what's important after having this done is maintenance. You have to maintain your oral hygiene. So electric toothbrush, water jet, no toothpicks that damages the gums.
Okay.
So when you've brushed your teeth, then you'll do with the water jet, that gets rid of any bits that stuck between the teeth.
Don't you just put your mouth round top?
No.
Oh.
Water jet. And then if you maintain your gums, you're never going to have to bother again. But every 6 months it's still good to go to the dentist and have a checkup. Not for the teeth, for your gums. Like as I said, oral hygiene is paramount after having implants and dentistry. Paramount. You know, you won't believe how many people come to us who don't brush the teeth, who've, you know, probably not looked after the teeth all their life, and then they've come to a stage in their life where they've got a bit of money and they've thought, you know, obviously it's a big thing now having their teeth done. I want to get my teeth done. And then they do look after the teeth. You know, they're not going to pay that amount of money and then neglect them. So, and you know, I have so many patients come to me who's gone without teeth, who's gone through, say, drug abuse, and they've got no teeth, and now they've got this beautiful smile, and they just sit in the chair and cry because they're that overwhelmed with it all, that they've got this perfect smile that they never thought they could ever have.
You see, I look at it like this, right? And all them, obviously they took all them teeth out, and there's another 4 to come out, mine, isn't there, in 6 months.
Yeah, but why we've left you them 4 teeth in at the front, the K9 teeth, is because that's going to hold in your 16 temporary porcelain teeth. Now when you come next time, we will remove them 4. ready for all your new teeth to go in. But if we'd have took them 4 teeth out, then you would have had to have 4 mini implants, which obviously that's extra money. You don't really need to spare that extra money because we can use the 4 teeth you've got. But the 4 teeth you've got now are quite loose. They wouldn't hold much
So
longer.
all my mouth and all the bad abuse that I've done to myself over years, there were only 2 teeth any good in my full mouth, weren't there?
Yeah. But we've saved them 2 teeth. Obviously, we don't want to take them out because there's nothing wrong with the roots, so why remove them?
Yeah.
You know.
And all the rest of them were no good, were they?
No. So, you know, but I think as well, there's, you know, I have many patients come for plastic surgery and they're not afraid. You know, majority are not afraid, but you know, people who come for dentistry, majority are scared because they've had that many bad experiences as children and as adults with the dentist in the UK. And it scared them. And obviously when they come here, you know, they just can't believe after, I can't believe I've had that done and I ain't got any swelling, I can't believe I've had that done and I've had no pain. Yeah. You know, but the dentistry here is so more far advanced and, you know, they use, you know, like I keep saying, Russ, you get what you pay for. Yeah. But you can't, you've got to source the dentistry. Don't ever go on cheap price. Or I'm not saying we're expensive because we're far from expensive, but there's some ridiculously cheap places, and when that's ridiculously cheap, like I've said, you want to be running a million miles away because that's what you're getting cheap.
Look at that quote I had in Essex, 30 grand dearer than what I'm paying here, but same teeth.
Well, like I said, I've got a dentist friend in the UK, he's got 9 practices in the north. And he always calls me the $1 million smile. And he sends his girls for training in London. And he said, the product you've got in your mouth, Michelle, you know, nobody does in the north because it's too expensive. He said there's only 2 places that do it on Harley Street, this product. And you're talking for a full set of crowns between £45,000 and £50,000 just for crowns. That's no implants. And then, as I told you before, Russ, I went to a charity event, a charity ball, and I met 2 people there, man and wife, and they'd been to Harley Street, and that's what they'd paid, 100 grand. Paid £100,000 for both of them for a full mouth of zirconium crowns. But I will tell you now, I was sat there with my husband and our teeth, we had full mouth zirconium crowns but much nicer because the cutting of the teeth was more professional. The cutting of their teeth was not right. The teeth looked too big for the mouth, like Ryland teeth, shall we say.
Like him out something about Mary.
Yeah.
Mark Dillon.
But I mean, I've had work done, and I can honestly say, after everything I've had done, if I had a choice, I could only have one. It would be my teeth. Why? Because I had really goofy teeth when I was younger, and I had no confidence. I would always spoke with my hand over my mouth, or I would never show my side profile. And since I've had my teeth done, I mean, I'm 54 now. I had them done when I was 36. You know, and I feel now so confident.
Is that your first set of teeth?
No, this is my second, because I had my first set done when I was 36, and obviously I weren't into this business then, and I weren't happy with them. Like as I said, I didn't know where to go, I was new to it, and the dentist who did them, they weren't professional, they weren't good. Then when I got into it, I had them done again. So yeah, but obviously, as you can see, I've got a nice smile now, and you know, the confidence, and it's nice when I go to places and people say, "Oh, you got lovely teeth, you," and I've never had that said to me before I had them done. You know, because I had goofy teeth, and when I were at school, people used to make fun of me and call me Bugs Bunny and things like that. And you know, now I feel confident, I can laugh, I can smile. It's like your teeth are your crown and glory, aren't they? You know, and like I just can't. I mean, you've suffered the same thing, Russ, bullying about your teeth.
Yeah.
You know, obviously the job you do, and you're getting these trolls every day sending you 200 messages. And you know, when you get your teeth done, it's just going to put you on top of the world. You're going to feel absolutely a new person. You know, and I can't wait for that for you. I'm so excited to see your finished result, you know.
Brilliant. I'm going to have a massage later.
Yeah.
Are they good?
I can arrange that for you. Obviously the hotel I use, it's got a hammam bath.
What's that?
Hammam bath. Hammam baths are like big steam rooms and they're massive hot marble stones and you lay on them. So somebody will come in and they get rid of all the dead skin for you, and then you know that's free. Then you can just relax if you want, or then you can pay. I think it's around £25 in the hotel, and then you can have a woman or a man to give you a massage, and then you can just relax. There's a steam room, there's a sauna. So yeah, you know, I can arrange anything you want, you know, manicure, pedicure, get your hair done, you know, for the ladies. You know, I go above and beyond to make my patients stay. Sorry. Obviously you can hear
the other day.
You can hear the ambulance sirens all the time. I mean, Antalya is known as one of the medical cities of the world now. It's recognised as a medical city of the world. So obviously, I mean, I'm just used to hearing the ambulances all the time. There's that many private hospitals around this area, it's unbelievable. But yeah, as I'm going back to my patients, I go above and beyond to make their stay a pleasurable and rememberable for them. You know, the first impression, the last impression is so important. And you know, obviously I like all my patients to feel, obviously I'm very professional, but I also like them to feel as I'm the friend as well, like they can ask me anything, they can talk to me about anything. You know, that's also very important, that they feel comfortable with me and I feel comfortable with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's brilliant. You love your job, don't you, obviously?
I do love my job, Russ, because, you know, every week I get to meet so many different people. And, you know, obviously I get chatting to a lot of women who they might have domestic problems or they might have confidence problems, and same with the guys. And I'm a bit like what they call the Claire Rayner off at morning television, you know. So yeah, I give people, you know, I listen to
Vanessa
people.
Feltz.
Yeah, Vanessa Feltz. I listen to people and I say, you know, I've experienced a lot of things in my life, and I can relate to them, and you know, and a lot of people. Majority of my patients say, I'm so glad I met you, you've changed my life, you've changed my way of thinking, and you know, that's a really nice thing to have, you know, to be able to give people that, to make people feel comfortable and be able to talk to you. And you know, and for people to say to you, you've changed my life, Michelle, so glad I've met you. And a lot of my patients have made friends with me and they phone me up and, you know, how are you? It's like I had a woman phone me in the summer. She came for a body lift a couple of years ago, a woman from London. Amazing story of hers as well. Being a big lady all her life, and you know, she ended up having a broken marriage, and she had lost all this weight.
One of your patients?
One of my patients. You know, she lost more than, I think, 12 stone, and she had a body lift, and now she's a size 10. Lovely looking lady, and a beautiful lady inside and out. And 2 years later, she were on the beach somewhere, and she phoned me. She says, Michelle, she says, I've just thought I'd ring you and send you a picture. I'm laid on the beach in a size 10 bikini, and I feel $1 million. And you know, thanks to you and all confidence you gave me, I just wanted to share it with you, and I thought that were brilliant. You know, she were a lady of a size 32, and you know, the run up to her having a surgery the year before when she was losing the weight and everything, all the confidence I gave her and talking to her and everything, and then now the end of it, you know, it's just a great feeling to think you can help people along the journey.
What did she have done, Michelle, exactly?
Well, she had a full body lift because she'd lost 12 stone. You know, she had the gastric sleeve. She had a gastric sleeve.
She lost it quick then, didn't she?
She lost it quick. So when they lose it quick, they are left with a lot of skin. But obviously our surgeon, he specialises in combined body lift surgery. Obviously that's a specialist job. And, you know, the results are just amazing. It changes people's lives. You know, when you've been a size 30, 32 for majority of life, and then you go to a size 10, and you look and feel amazing, and everybody's telling you how amazing you look, and just puts you on a whole new level. You know, you start your life again. You know, it's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great story, that. Size 32, that's big, isn't it, that?
Oh, that's only one of the patients. I've had many patients like that, many, you know. And as I say, you get to meet these people and hear the life stories, and we get chatting about everything. And, you know, as I say, sometimes I'm an agony aunt, and sometimes they're one for me as well, you know. It's nice. I really do love my job. It's a satisfying job to know you're helping people, and you know they're going home happy. I mean, obviously with the teeth, when they're coming just for crowns or veneers, that's completed in just 1 week, and they come with a bad smile and they're going home with a beautiful smile. I like that because it's instant, it's completed after a week.
Yeah.
Obviously with implants, yeah, they're still going on with temporary teeth, they look nice, but they've got to come back.
Yeah.
So that you have to wait. And obviously with the surgery, you know, there's a healing process, so that you've got to wait for the healing and for the finished results, for the swelling to go down. But we're there for them every step of the way through the healing process. And you know, time goes quick, and before you know it, they're in that dream bikini, you know. And yeah.
Brilliant. Well, it's been great to talk. You obviously know your job. You've come a long way actually, haven't you, from South Yorkshire to a penthouse in Antalya. So it's a great story you've got, isn't it, really, when you think about it, isn't it?
It is, yeah, obviously.
And obviously everybody knows you around here, don't they? You love it, don't you?
Oh yeah. Obviously, you know, I know my job. I know a hell of a lot about plastic surgery and dentistry because I'm around the surgeons all the time. Obviously I speak Turkish, so the doctors speak English of course, but you know, the nurses speak a little bit English, but I'm there to translate where they don't. I mean, some people come and think, oh, why don't the nurses speak English? Obviously it's a private hospital. If say if Turkish people came to the UK and went in a private hospital, would the nurses speak Turkish? No. You know what I mean? So you can't expect them to here. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Yeah? And like other companies say, oh, we've got a coordinator. But the coordinators will work on commission. They're going to check you into hospital. They don't really know that much English. They're not going to sit with you. They're not going to chat with you. They're not going to put you at ease. They're not going to come to the theatre door with you. They're not going to do your aftercare. They're not going to be there on your beck and call. They're not going to take you shopping. They're not going to tell you where the nice restaurants are. You're going to get none of that. And that's what I offer, a personal, tailored service. And that's what I'm about.
That's brilliant. Well, thanks for sharing your story, and we'll chat again later in the week.
Look forward to it, Russ.
Alright, you take care.
C'est pour la pharmacie. D'accord, c'est important. Oui, écrivez bien sur ça.
State of the art. Everything. It's just cost €500,000 to do this. Yeah. Brand new. We've got another clinic in Lara as well. But obviously I'm in this side now, so I use this clinic. Feeling secure, is you? So do you feel comfortable, Sue? Yes. So you're ready to have your implants?
Yes.
You're going to have 10 implants now. And we'll leave you in the capable hands of Dr. George, our fantastic George. So how long will it take?
1 hour and 1.5 hours.
1.5 hours. Your 10 implants will be in. You won't feel any pain. So don't worry, Sue, and I'll be here waiting for you.
Thank you.
Okay? So you just relax. If you need anything, I'm here.
Okay, thank you very much.
See you soon.
See you.
This is Sue, one of our lovely patients. She's just had 10 implants and teeth removal, which has took around about 1 hour and 45 minutes. And now we've come up and we're just going to do the final stage of impressions, Sue. So you're going to have impressions now. Then you will come back tomorrow for a fitting for your temporary porcelain teeth. And then on Sunday we're going to fit them. Then you'll be flying home. And then 2 months later, 3 months later actually, January, you'll be coming back for your full zirconium crowns. And you're going to feel like a new woman.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you feeling right now?
Good.
Good?
Good, yeah.
Yeah? Fantastic. Swipe your mouth back a little bit there. Good. But to say you've just had all that dentistry done, absolutely amazing. You know, fantastic.
Very, very good.
Alright then. Great. We're in Antalya here at Gurkhan's offices. He's the gentleman that does all the plastic surgery.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Gurkhan, who is an ISAPS member, also a member of American Board of Plastic Surgery, and which is a very important factor when choosing your surgeon. Actually in Turkey there's thousands and thousands of surgeons in Turkey. There's actually only 29 that belong to the American Board of Plastic Surgeons. So it's not all on price, you know. When people are making inquiries, they've got to search the correct surgeon. Gurkhan, we has people coming from 34 different countries, is very well renowned for combined surgeries, mummy makeovers, you know, and that's what people need to be looking for. He's also a member of the health tourism, another very important factor. And obviously I work alongside Gurkhan, you know, bringing patients from the UK. I speak to people from Germany, Spain, all the English speaking patients. Also Gurkhan has other coordinators that work for him that speak other languages. Obviously Gurkhan's that busy in the surgery, it's impossible for him to answer messages, calls, texts. He's just too busy doing his surgery, and that's what's important to him. So yeah, I'm here to answer any questions. Obviously people come to me with the photos, I then come to clinic, I show Gurkhan the pictures, we talk about the patient, what Gurkhan recommends for them, and then I call the patient and say, Dr. Gurkhan recommends this or that, this procedure, this recovery time, you will need to do this before the surgery, and I give all the advice that Gurkhan's given to me, I relate to the patient. And then we talk about aftercare, which hotel they're going to stay in, they have a VIP service pickup, you know, so everything is first class from start to finish. And it doesn't only end there after the surgery. That's only the beginning. The healing process for us is also very important. So on the return to the UK, I'm in touch with the patients every day. You know, they can text me day or night, we will answer them. If they've got slight healing problems or a stitch reaction, obviously the patient might think, oh, what's happening here? It's a small stitch reaction, you know, but obviously the patient doesn't know, they can be afraid. We'll explain, talk them through it, and that makes the patient feel more relaxed and at ease, knowing they've got an English-speaking patient coordinator 24/7 on the phone.
Yeah.
You know, that's very important. And obviously also we visit England normally 3 to 4 times a year to see new patients and do patient follow-ups. So that's another important factor. You know, obviously Antalya now is known as one of the medical cities of the world. And, you know, as I've said before, you get many people going on social media, they're not real before and after pictures, they've got to be careful of that. And, you know, I point this out also to the potential patients. And after speaking to me on the phone, they feel much more relaxed of the, you know, coming abroad for surgery, because it can be quite daunting going to a foreign country. You know, they don't know, there's the language barrier. But obviously after speaking to me, you know, it changed the whole perspective of things. So, you know, yeah, we're getting many patients now from abroad coming to Antalya for plastic surgery.
Brilliant, brilliant. And who is this Gherkin then, Michelle?
So now I'd like to introduce you to Dr. Gherkan Ozadem. Gherkan?
My first goal is to see my patients happy. If my patients are happy, I'm happy. And you know that for plastic surgery, all the patients must have realistic expectations. And Antalya is touristic place, and the Turkish people are always welcome to foreign people. And you will see the good weather and good environment here. And we always, me and my team, we always try to do our best.
Yeah, it's also, obviously Antalya is an all year round place, so it's fantastic to recuperate. It's like you go for a tummy tuck in the UK, you go home the next day and you think, oh, I'll just put washing in, I'll just make a drink. But them things for 10 days, you shouldn't be doing any of them things. So if you come to Turkey, you get your recuperation, what you need. You get the relaxation, what you need after surgery. You know, you've got me looking after you every day, making sure you're drinking right, you're eating right. You know, I prepare you for going back to the UK. So when you go to the UK, you're feeling confident, you know exactly what you're doing, you know. So that's another good aspect of coming to Turkey for plastic surgery. You get the recuperation that you need after plastic surgery. Right, Russell, I'd like to show you our clinic today. I'm going to show you around. When patients come for follow-ups after the surgery, this is where they come to see us for the follow-ups. So this is the waiting area. Very comfortable. This is my office where I see my patients as well. Yeah. Then obviously we have tea, coffee. In here is the toilets and the little kitchen, obviously for the staff. Then this is our reception, obviously Dr. Gherkan. Our lovely Bahar, our receptionist. Gulsen, our theatre nurse. and our other theatre nurse is just with a patient at the moment. And also, this is our clinic room where we see the patients after the surgery, 2-3 days after, or the day after, or whenever they need to be seen really. So this is where they will come. Obviously this is the blackboard where we do before and after pictures, after surgery. Yeah, it's a beautiful view obviously from the clinic, seafront property. As you can see, everything's very clinical. And also in this room we would do small procedures like eye lift, you know, which is only a half an hour procedure. We can do that here. They don't have to go into hospital for something as small as that. So yeah, that's our clinic.
The point I want to make is that we take things for granted, don't we, in life? You know, 5 days ago I was diving in the pool and acting like 10 ton, and then bump, burst abscess in my stomach.